Hello and welcome to Frontrunner Motorsport. And this has been a very long gap between Formula 1 races. After just 3 rounds, Formula 1 has hidden away for a month, like an awkward teen going through puberty. The season has only really just begun, so it's very strange having this big gap. The reason is we were supposed to have the Chinese Grand Prix, slap bang in the middle of all this. But for some reason involving honey, I think, the Chinese Grand Prix was cancelled. The FIA, in all their wisdom, did nothing about it and just left a big gap. So here we are, waiting, enjoying the hundreds of other forms of motorsport the world has to offer. But I think there was an opportunity here to do something big, something really unexpected.
Ayrton Senna is up to 4th position ahead of Schumacher and challenging Wendlinger as they go round the right-hander into the old hairpin. Senna is up to 3rd.
You see, 30 years ago, Ayrton and Senna won the European Grand Prix at Donington Park in the pouring rain, in what many people consider to be the finest drive in motorsport history. Whether or not it is, I'll leave it open for you to decide. But it was a great drive from the legendary Brazilian and a fantastic race. And it was 30 years ago. Do you see where I'm going with this? Why didn't they organise a European Grand Prix at Donington Park for last weekend? I know there wasn't a ton of time to sort it all out, because there is a lot. Tickets need to go up for sale, marshals organised, safety standards met. But I reckon the FIA could sort that in a short enough space of time. They have the money. Donington Park had an upgrade a few years ago, so it's probably around the safety standard necessary. Just get it done. Whatever motorsport was on that weekend, just make it the Grand Prix support race of whatever series it was. Better yet, organise the British touring cars at the same time. There was a British touring car race supporting the Grand Prix in 1993. Alan Menu won in a Renault 19. The British touring cars would kill a man to have another opportunity to race as a Grand Prix support meeting.
Contention at Redgate, he's going inside Damon Hill. And Senna into 2nd place already. And he's giving it absolutely everything in the wet part of the race.
I think this shows a lack of out-of-the-box thinking from the FIA. Yes, it would be difficult to organise, advertise and sell tickets for a Grand Prix on really short notice, but not impossible. The Chinese Grand Prix was cancelled back in December. An organisation like the FIA with all their employees and cash couldn't do something unexpected, like give us a 30th anniversary round at Donington Park. I'm sure drivers, especially Lewis Hamilton, would have jumped at the chance. I know it wouldn't have been easy, but it could have happened. This was a massive opportunity missed for Formula 1. I, for one, am disappointed.
2 retirements already. Michael Andretti and Carl Wendlinger, and Senna goes through into the lead. He's passed Alain Prost, so the McLaren leads. Prost 2nd, Hill is 3rd. A tremendous gap between the 3rd and 4th cars.
Yes, and that must be caused by the Andretti and Wendlinger incident. We would assume that they may have had a coming together. We'll try and find out.
So, what do you think? Do you reckon it could have happened? Would you have liked to see the inclusion of another race on the calendar? I have to say there are probably still too many races, but if you're going to have loads, then throw in some oddball rounds. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Remember to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and have a good one.
He's almost home for yet another Grand Prix victory, and it will have pleased him more than anything else, I think, that he's beaten his arch rival Alain Prost in what Senna regards as superior equipment in terms of the Williams car and the Renault engine. But Damon Hill, 2nd for Williams. So here is Ayrton Senna across the line, and it is victory for the Brazilian for the 38th time. The conditions may have deteriorated, but it was in conditions like this that Ayrton Senna won his first Grand Prix for Lotus in Portugal in 1985. I've done it, he says. Out comes the fist of victory, and Senna has got another 10 World Championship points.